Welcome back. If you've been here before, if you're new here, welcome. I just want everybody to feel welcome. It's not moonshine, it's just water. As a photographer, I'm often asked questions about light, editing, how did you do this, how did you do that? But the question that I'm asked most often, without fail, is what camera should I buy? And I get it, I have been there. The issue is that question is kind of loaded. It's got tons of potential answers. Depends on your budget, what you want to do, all these things. But first, take a look at these pictures. What camera were these taken with? Fuji X-T20, Canon EOS R, Canon 5D Mark III. Which camera took those photos? Okay, that wasn't really fair. The actual camera that I took those photos with wasn't pictured, wasn't listed, wasn't an option, but hold that thought. Hey, I'm Jared, and I am a professional photographer located here in beautiful East Tennessee. Been doing this photography thing for a little over 10 years now, and I have learned a lot of things. I've learned a lot of things because I've made a lot of mistakes. My goal with any of these videos is to help any photographer avoid the mistakes that I made. Be the person that you wish you had in your life. That's the goal. Okay, so which camera took these photos? I asked you that. You answered, maybe you didn't. Hopefully you answered, hopefully you had a guess at least. Well, the photos were actually taken with this. Specifically an iPhone XR that was released in 2018. And I'm sure you're just on the edge of your seat trying to figure out what specs they had in the iPhone XR in 2018. Well, just say you wanted to use different lenses. iPhones come with lenses, right? You've got the wide, the telephoto, all these things. You get one fixed focal length. You can zoom, but it's digital, so I wouldn't advise that. Maybe what you're after is megapixels. This one's got a cool 12 megapixels. Did I come up as 12 or is this 12? 12 megapixels, that's what it has. That's not a lot. It's not a lot. So, the question, what gear should I buy? What camera should I get? Am I suggesting that you go scour the used market and find an iPhone XR in 2024? No. But what I'm suggesting is the camera that you should start your photography journey with is the one that you already have, the one that's in your pocket. Smartphones today are more than capable of producing great images. Don't let funding or a lack thereof prohibit you from starting photography. It's really easy to think, well, I've got to have this professional camera, this actual mirrorless or DSLR camera, when really, no, you just need to get started. So if you have an iPhone, if you have an Android, whatever, just start taking photos. There are even tons of great cases and lens add-ons that you can now mount onto your smartphone to give you a telephoto, to give you a macro. You can greatly enhance the capabilities of your smartphone. Sure, you're not gonna learn a ton about the specifics of the exposure triangle or how to manipulate aperture, shutter speed, or ISO, but you'll be able to learn the fundamentals of composition, lighting, and editing if you just start with your smartphone. Here's the big takeaway of this video. Just start. Sharpen your skills, develop your editing style, start saving money. But do that while you're already learning, so get started and start learning. If you do this, you're gonna make the jump to a DSLR or a mirrorless system a lot easier, okay? You're already gonna have the fundamentals of composition and all those things, so basically the only thing you need to learn at that point is how to manipulate that particular camera. And I know, this does not answer the question of what camera should I buy, which if you clicked on this video, that's probably the answer that you're looking for. My point is, I just want you to be encouraged to start with whatever camera that you have. Everybody's budget is different, everybody's needs are different. Do you desire to do it as a hobby for the rest of your life or take it professionally? All of these things matter when I would recommend what gear a new photographer purchase. But I'll say this, if you are ready to purchase a camera, don't neglect the used market. The used market has really good deals on great cameras. Any camera post 2014 is gonna be a great camera for photography. But use reputable places such as keh.com. I've probably bought 85% of my gear off of keh.com. They have a great rating system, money back guarantee, all of these things. So I feel really good knowing that I'm buying from somewhere that stands behind their product. You can get good deals on eBay, Facebook Marketplace, but it's a little more of a risk. If you do want to go the marketplace route, be sure to take an experienced photographer with you to try that gear out. just so that you kind of have peace of mind and a professional to look at this piece of gear to make sure that it is what it says it is. Hopefully you found this video helpful. I remember starting my journey with an iPhone. I actually think it might have been the iPhone 7 at the time. Kind of dating myself there, but what I was able to learn just by blindly tapping on the screen, I didn't realize it at the time, but I was learning things like composition and learning the exposure style of images that I liked. And I definitely think the same thing can happen for you if you just get started. Download Lightroom Mobile. It's a great and powerful editing app, and use your smartphone. Be sure to stick around and subscribe if you'd like to see more from me in the future, or maybe you don't want to, and that's okay. I'd appreciate it if you did. Keep shooting, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Maybe I should have shown those raw images to show this was a raw image with an iPhone. And here's what you can do with an iPhone with a little bit of editing knowledge. Actually, now that I see those original images, that might turn people away. Someone saw those images first. Probably wouldn't be too encouraged to stick around to see the final image. Really hope that made some sense. Just start. Start with your phone. I'm actually pretty shocked that I was able to pull that much out of an iPhone JPEG, specifically an iPhone from 2018, because it's 2024 now. Catch you guys in the next one. Man, I hope I hit record.